Are you tired of overspending on granola bars with ingredients you can't even pronounce? Watch how I make a healthier homemade alternative that's both easy and delicious. It's lunch with Lisa. Hi, I'm Lisa with Lunch with Lisa, and I am bringing you quick and easy healthy meals. And today we're gonna make a homemade delicious protein bar. It's a new and improved version of my last granola bar that I made. This one has better texture and better flavor. For this recipe, you're gonna need 200 grams of rolled oats, 175 grams of whey protein isolate. I really like this one from Bulk Supplements. You can find the link to it down below. 100 grams of PB2 pure powdered peanut butter. I really love this high protein version that doesn't have any sugar or anything in it, so it's just purely the peanut butter flavor. That's all we need right here. Because we're gonna use 165 grams of honey. And then the magic ingredient for this, and what I used water for last time, is pureed pumpkin. Like, this came to me when I was working through making some pumpkin recipes for Thanksgiving, and I had leftover pumpkin. And I had this genius idea that I could just add it to these bars instead of water. And oh my goodness, y'all, my experiment was, it was amazing. You need 110 grams of pumpkin, pureed pumpkin. That's not that much. So you're gonna have some leftovers for later. Just go ahead and stick it in your freezer. And then 112 grams of chocolate chips melted. This comes out to be under 200 calories. It's 192 calories, just about, with about 24 grams of carbs, 15 grams of protein, and 4 grams of fat. First, you're gonna put all your dry ingredients into a large mixing bowl. You can use your stand mixer or a handheld mixer for this, or just stir it up together. You could just use a whisk. Then you're gonna add your honey and your pumpkin straight to this mixture. Combine it either with your hands, a spoon, or I like to use my stand mixer with the paddle attachment. Now mix this until it combines together, and you can squeeze some of it without it crumbling apart. So it should hold together without being sticky. If it's sticky, then you've probably added too much pumpkin. If it's crumbling apart still and not holding together, add a little bit more pumpkin, but not too much. You don't want it to be sticky. Line a 9x9 or 8x8 inch pan with parchment, and then dump your mixture into the pan. You're gonna spread this out as evenly as you can and just start pressing it down. You can use your fingers, you can use the back of a measuring cup or the bottom of a glass. And if it gets too sticky, just go ahead and put some parchment down on top and press it down and pack it really, really well into the pan. You wanna pack it as much as you can. So you want it to be pretty solid. Go ahead and remove this from the pan. Slice this into 16 even bars. Then you're going to melt your chocolate. I like to just stick my chocolate into a bowl and put it in the microwave for about 30-second intervals. It takes about 4 times, and I stir it each time until it starts to melt. And then once it's fully melted, you can either dip your bars in the bowl and just coat one side, or you can put this in a piping bag and pipe it on top. This made it so much easier, and I was able to kind of really use up all the chocolate without having to scrape the bowl. Once all the chocolate's on, put this in the fridge, let it set. Then you can pack them in a container. You don't need to individually wrap these. They won't stick together. And then what I like to do is just layer them with some parchment paper in between the layers. You don't really need to, but I just don't want the chocolate to get all over everything, and it really won't if it's set already. And then this should keep in the fridge for as long as you need it to. But it's 16 bars, and if you eat one a day, that's only about, over 2 weeks. So they turn out so good. And they're like these orangey, beautiful color, and the texture is like a million times better. It's not as hard, because when you put water in it, I noticed the last bars with the water and the peanut butter were really hard. So these just have a way better texture and flavor and everything. So new and improved homemade protein bar version for ya. You're welcome. I hope you enjoy. Let me know what you think. Yeah, I don't know if I'll ever get sick of eating these. They're so dang good. They're my little chocolate sweet at the beginning of the day. And I lowered the fat, so it's like I'm able to eat a little bit more for the rest of my day. Let me know what you think, and if you make these, let me know. I wanna know what you think about them and how easy they are for you to make. I'll never buy protein bars at the store again. There's no need, and they're too expensive. I can make these. You can find the link to everything I use in this video down below. I'll see you in my next video. It's lunch with